I'm Greg Powell, and this is Investors Insights.
You're listening to Investors Insights with Greg Powell, Certified Investment Management Analyst and President and CEO of Fileplan Partners.
Rolling in 3, 2.
Welcome to Investors Insights, episode number 90. Today's topics include deflation, oil prices, Europe, Ukraine. Stay tuned because we've got a lot of things to talk about how it impacts your portfolio. Please follow us on Facebook and Twitter for more market and investing news. Links can be found at our blog and website. So let's get started. I am doing the vlog myself today due to the fact that Monday was a holiday and our portfolio strategies team is hard at work. I also wanted to personally just reach out to our viewers and those of you listening on our podcast to say thank you. It is the 10th year anniversary of Fileplan Partners. I can still vividly remember walking through the doors of this building on the very first day, and it's gone by fast. And I hope that you have benefited, each of you, over the past 10 years as we have brought you strategies and information regarding your portfolios. Now, on that note, you need to be aware of the fact that if you go to our vlogs, that over the past 2 years, we've said that deflation is an issue, that the world is going to have to confront it. Whenever you have a financial crisis like you did in 2008, and people accumulate whenever you have a financial crisis like we had in 2008, and people accumulate sizable debt that needs to be paid off, it takes about 10 years to get that back under control. Interest rates are low. Technology is bringing the cost of everything down. The baby boom generation is saying we just don't need to buy as much as we used to. Whenever you have those kind of situations, deflation can become an issue. We're experiencing that now. Right now, the Federal Reserve is perplexed because they don't understand, with interest rates so low, why isn't the consumer out there spending? Our philosophy on that is that the consumer is still taking that extra gasoline money that they normally would pay at the pump because oil prices have come down now. They take that extra money and they're still paying down that credit card. They're still paying on that mortgage. They went through a short sale on a house and now have gotten another house and just trying to clean up their credit history. So we believe those kind of things are taking place. And because of that, there's positives and negatives there. It's been very positive for the stock market, mainly because of the fact corporate America can borrow money cheaply. Corporate America has used technology to do cost cutting. But guess who's also been hurt by that? The wage earner. As jobs have been cut, as pay has been cut, then it's been more difficult for the wage earner to have extra money to spend out in this economy. But the earnings of corporate America look better, and therefore the stock market has gone up. Now, I also want to address oil prices, because oil prices have come down, and last week we saw them start to go back up. And everybody said happy days are coming back because the oil companies can start making money more profitable. And if you live in North Dakota, you're excited about that because North Dakota almost had 100% employment and had to start laying people off, the oil companies there, because the demand for oil had dropped and the price had dropped. Keep in mind, though, that now historically, we've got the largest reserve of oil in the history of the country, and as well as around the world. And so there's still speculation that, yes, last week oil prices came up, but guess what? Oil prices can go down as those reserves are being used. So there's still a glut of oil out there in the world, and you need to be aware of that because there are forecasts that per barrel it could go down to $20 a barrel, as low as that, and that's pretty hard for those companies that need $50 and $60 a barrel to do business. So we think that could be a big topic as we go on into 2015. And if we're right about deleveraging and also the fact people paying off their debt over the next 10 years, 2008, 2008's when it happened. You're getting close to have 7-8 years under our belt, just a couple more years to go, but it's still going to be a big issue going forward. Who would have thought that Fileplan Partners could grow in the worst economy since the Depression? We've been very fortunate to have people come to us on this kind of information that we've given you on this vlog and say to me, Greg, I haven't heard this anywhere else. That's the kind of firm we want to be, that we're providing you information that you're not getting anywhere else. Not from the media, not from the internet. And in addition to that, we're making it concise and to the point on how it impacts your portfolio. So you keep giving me the feedback. We want to keep improving. We strive every day to be the best in the industry, and we want to make a difference in your lives. I can't guarantee market performance, but I can assure you that we're going to work very hard to stay on top of it. Thanks for watching this. Thanks for believing in us. All of you over the past 10 years, who have put your trust and confidence in us. And just know that as we move forward, we're looking forward to the next 10 years and having you a part of our lives and making a difference for you. Thanks, and have a great week.
More information at Fileplanpartners.com. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA, SIPC.